Economy records 3.2% growth in first half of 2014. Heads of Guyana's missions overwhelmed by housing sector development. Inaugural Guyana Festival delivered as promised. With this Gina News Capsule, I am Janelle Carter. In spite of the challenges facing global and regional economies, as well as the new political situation locally, Guyana has been able to record a 3.2% growth in the economy. During a media briefing over the weekend at the National Communications Network studios, Minister of Finance Dr. Ashley Singh highlighted sectorial growth, all of which have contributed to the overall growth in the economy, keeping Guyana along the path of 8 years of consecutive positive growth.
Given the domestic challenges that we face, which are particularly political in their origin, I would say that the achievement of growth of 3.2% in the economy in the first half of 2014 is a most commendable achievement. And whilst we in government are under no illusions about the importance of the work that we do and have to do to preserve the environment, the achievement of this level of growth and the sustaining of this growth over the protracted period of 8.5 years point clearly to investor confidence and investor optimism.
Of the 3.2% growth, non-sugar gross domestic product grew by 2%, while the local economy is now projected to grow by 4.5% in the full year 2014, with non-sugar growth now projected at 3.6%. Heads of Guyana's missions overseas who are currently in Guyana for a meeting with President Donald Ramatar over the weekend visited several of the country's booming housing schemes with Minister of Housing and Water Irfan Ali. The diplomats, who were joined by Foreign Affairs Minister Caroline Rodriguez-Burkett, were given the opportunity to visit various schemes along the east bank of Demerara to experience the transformation that is taking place on that corridor.
We don't work public service in the Ministry of Housing. We have restructured our organization to be flexible. It is matrix. It is a matrix organization. We've broken down all the bureaucracy, and it's a very flat organization now, and it is private sector oriented. We measure our productivity based on output and profitability. That's the only way we can change our mindset from being a dormant public service to a dynamic modern organization.
They were educated on core homes, the young professional homes, as well as the turnkey homes, and the measures that have been put in place to allow individuals to take up ownership. The schemes visited include Providence, Eccles, and Perseverance. Finance Minister Dr. Ashley Singh says that under the Petro-Caribbean deal with Venezuela, the fourth debt compensation arrangement has been written off by Venezuela for rice supplied to the neighboring country. The Finance Minister noted that the Petro-Caribbean deal has worked well for Guyana, thanks to prudent management, as the deal has not only resulted in making available financing through our oil purchases from Venezuela, but very importantly has provided a market for rice produced in Guyana. While acknowledging Venezuela as an important partner under the Petro-Caribbean deal, Dr. Singh said the administration continues to seek out other viable markets for its rice. Petro-Caribbean is an oil alliance of many Caribbean states with Venezuela to purchase oil on conditions of preferential payment. The highly anticipated inaugural Guyana Festival 2014 did not fail to live up to its promise to showcase Guyana's rich, diverse culture, as it attracted thousands of locals as well as foreigners over the weekend. The three-day event got off to a spectacular start on Friday evening with a grand cultural show as Head of State President Donald Ramatar declared the festivities open. On Saturday, patrons turned out in their numbers for the festival cricket match, which featured some of Guyana's famous cricketers. Saturday night also featured local music icons. The highlight on Sunday was the cook-off, which saw patrons preparing local delicacies. Thank you for watching this Gina News Capsule. Do join us again. I am Janelle Carter. Good night.